Alrighty, welcome back to The Medium. This is episode 14, and we are going over the Steam achievements for the game. So after a long episode, last episode, and putting my thoughts together on how things actually worked out in the game, in my mind at least, let's see what we have here. So we've missed 3 achievements. We have 36 of 39. Let's see. So can't always save everyone. Finish the game. Alright. Mirror on the wall. Complete the broken mirror. I think that was the last mirror in the game where we had to find 3 pieces. Dark water, make it through the pump station. Okay. Calling out to me. Find all echoes in a single playthrough. I think those are the little tears on the objects that we have to focus on. The pact, uncover the mystery of the burned down house. Okay. Among the ashes, find the red house. Unrepentant, send the hound away. The hound, experience your second vision of Thomas. Follow the trail, find all of Henry's echoes in a single playthrough. Puzzling out the past, reconstruct all memory shards in a single playthrough. Thunderstruck, defeat the creature in the flooded ruins. Unforgiven, send the Child Eater away. The Child Eater, experience your first vision of Thomas. Guiding Light, find a page from a mentor's diary. Phantom, escape the creature without alerting it. Okay. Cut the crap. Acquire the bolt cutters. Insightful, use Insight for at least 15 minutes. Through the looking glass, use a mirror to cross over. You saw, you ran, you lived, survive a monstrous encounter. Psychic Sleuth, inspect 100 objects in a single playthrough. A dangerous mind, find a note from a troubled man. Medium, rare, burn through the moss using a spirit shield. Edge of Sanity, acquire the razor. Spirit walking, spend 10 minutes outside your body. I know the pieces fit. Reconstruct a memory shard. The cheerful kid meets sadness. Running sim, run 2 kilometers. Caught the scent. Find an echo of a mysterious caller. Left behind. Find an echo. Welcome to Neva. Reach the hotel. Dual detective. Inspect 50 objects in a single playthrough. Conduit. Use Spirit Blast to create electricity. From Neva with love. Find a postcard from the groundskeeper. The last goodbye, send Jack's spirit away. And enter investigator. Inspect 25 objects in a single playthrough. And famished feline. Feed the cat in Jack's apartment. So nearly all of those were automatic achievements, which really aren't achievements. I can't stand that games do that. I don't understand why that's such a common practice. If it's something that you're going to do no matter what to finish the game, then it shouldn't be an achievement. If you're giving an achievement just for reaching chapter 2 in your game, that's fucking stupid. That's not an achievement. Anybody can do it. It's just a matter of progressing in the game. Achievements should be things that are out of the box. So we ended up missing 3 achievements. Let me see if I can figure out what they were. Let's see, these are what's hidden achievements. Alright, so one that I missed was called All That's Left Said. All That's Left Unsaid. So find all of Frank's postcards in a single playthrough. So apparently we did not find all of Frank's postcards. Another one we missed was an unknown outcome. Let's find all of Thomas's notes in a single playthrough. Okay, so we didn't find all the notes. And the third one we have missed is called Devouring Darkness. Find all pages from Richard's diary in a single playthrough. So despite being as thorough as I could, or thought I could, we missed several things. So we didn't get all of his postcards. We didn't find all of Thomas's notes. And we didn't find all of Richard's diary. I think I know where one of them may be. I kind of forgot about it. So early on in Neva, we came across a locked gate on the bottom floor near reception that needed to have the bolt cutters to cut through them. And then we went through this convoluted series of events to get to the bolt cutters. And when we finally were down on the bottom floor where we could go to the day room, I don't believe I went back and used the bolt cutters on that gate. So I'm pretty sure that's at least something I missed. I don't know how much stuff was behind there. But as far as that goes, that's really the only thing I remember potentially missing. So I don't know where the other stuff is. But that's the hidden achievements that we missed. So now see, those are actual legit achievements where you have X amount of things that you're capable of finding, and you didn't find something. Okay, you found them all, fine, that's an achievement. But most of this other stuff here, you're going to do it anyway. If you finish the game, it shouldn't be an achievement. You're finishing the fucking game. The mirror on the wall, you can't finish the game without doing that, so it's not an achievement. You can't make it through the pump station. You can't get to the end of the game without automatically doing that. Like, these are all things that you're going to do no matter what. They're not achievements. It's retarded. And then you have these achievements like spend 10 minutes outside your body. I mean, just in the course of the game, you're going to do that. Like the run 2 kilometers. Of course you're going to run 2 kilometers. It's not an achievement to do something like that. Anyway. Ran off. So that's the achievements for the medium. So as far as the game goes, I wasn't really all that thrilled with the camera and how it felt like you were always fighting against the controls, always fighting to get to the next screen. And like I said, that's very reminiscent of Resident Evil 1 and 2, maybe 3. I can't remember how long ago it's been since I played those games, but those had very similar camera angles where you were like locked into a certain perspective, and if you wanted to see everything, you kind of had to fight with the controls to do it. So I'm not a fan of that. The autosave system in this game was horrible, utterly fucking horrible. The fact that you didn't have a save to begin with, that's a manual save, sucked. I hate games that don't have manual saves. I hate games that have manual saves that don't actually save the world state as it is when you do a manual save. But I can't stand autosave games, and this autosave game was more egregious than others in that there were very limited number of autosaves. When you loaded an autosave, it actually overwrote a different autosave, which makes no sense. So there was a point in time where I wanted to go backwards quite a while to see something, and I couldn't because that save was already overwritten when I loaded up the other autosave. So I really didn't like the autosave system in this game at all. It was just bad. The story, though, I gotta say the story was good. I wasn't like a big. It wasn't like a big no. I really did kind of enjoy the story. It kind of makes you wonder, you know, what really happened, how did things happen. The way that the information was presented, you really had to try to think what events happened when and in what order for things to make sense. And yes, it left on a cliffhanger. You know, what happened? Who died? Who shot? Who shot who? Did anybody truly die? And is Thomas truly alive or dead? I I can see like an opening for a part 2 to this game. I know this was made a while ago, but they did leave it open that you could have another part to the game. But yeah, it was a different game. It's a game. It's a different type of game that I don't normally play. I've been playing a lot of games and a lot of in a lot of genres that I don't normally play since I've been recording videos. So I've been finishing a lot of games since I've been recording videos, much more than I used to. Generally speaking, I would have just probably quit this game when I found out how frustrating the autosave was, but it wasn't too bad. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna end this one here, pick up another game. Alright, later guys.